definitely a lot. Which makes me wonder, where do I need to look for that final egg? Oh well. Let's just go get some sleep. And that means we have to go to the foreign quarter. Let's have a game of dice at the same time. Walk blessed, city guards. Walk blessed. And have a good night. Definitely have a good night. Well, at least that was a good night. I had some gambling and didn't lost or won anything, but oh well. Okay, so let's see. We are still waiting until Theodore Aranthil has prepared the ceremony.
It's for my hair.
I just don't see the
We should definitely wait. Greetings, Erika.
Walk blessed, my friend. You look disheartened. I have just the right thing for you. A visit to our gallery.
Okay.
Dozens of beautiful paintings by different artists, each of them a treat for the eye.
You're from the museum?
Come now, for tomorrow you may not have a chance. No? I thought so. Then have a nice day.
You run a gallery, that's unusual, but you don't sound very motivated, do you?
Well, probably because I'm not. My husband thinks running around the city and talking to every peasant who crosses my path will help us get our gallery running again. But that's just idiotic.
I might be interested. But you run a gallery, that's unusual.
Oh, really? What makes you say that? It's not like our country is ruled by a group of antiquated conservative clerics who care as little about art as they care for the latest trend in Chilean fashion. But no, you're right. It is unusual. But even a narrow-minded country like Enderal has artists. And those artists need a place to show their work. Which is just what we do.
Well, I'm interested. Tomorrow you might not have a chance, you say. So I take it the gallery isn't going so well.
That's one way to put it. Truth be told, if the Golden Sickle doesn't decide to leave a barrel full of coin on our doorstep tomorrow, we won't be able to pay rent much longer.
Oh.
Especially now that my esteemed mother has decided to play hermit. Wow. Listen to me. A month ago, I would have been too proud to admit this. Now I shouted at a complete stranger.
Name's Jeremiah. I'm not a stranger anymore. What does your mother have to do with this?
She's a painter. Our best-selling painter, to be precise. Some people even came from other countries to see her portraits. At least before the war.
Really? What makes her painting so special then?
It's hard to describe. She's portrayed half of Ark's nobility by now. At least that's what it feels like. And she does it. The paintings are just so intense.
You are really getting me curious.
That's why people are willing to pay a fortune for them. It's crazy if you think about it.
So your mother is playing hermit. What do you mean by that? Did she lock herself up in a room and waiting until something miraculous happens?
Well, what I said. For months, she's not reacted to our letter, nor sent one herself. And what's worse, she hasn't sent us any new paintings. Which is one of the reasons why this place isn't going so well. And in case you wonder why we just don't visit her, my mother was always a little special. And where she resides reflects that. The Dark Valley.
The Dark Valley? Let's see. You know what? I get around a bit around the place quite a bit, so maybe I could pay this Dark Valley a visit and see if your mother is alright. If I get in the neighborhood. Not making any promises, but if I'm around, I could maybe take a look.
You'd do that. That's quite the offer, to be honest. A word of warning in advance. I cannot pay you. That is, unless you're interested in a painting from Prince Myth. But I warn you, they're as bad as his poems.
Well, I've seen one guy making poems, and I have no idea if that even was him, but it was pretty terrible. Anyway, don't worry about it. As I said, I get around, so it's just a little detour anyway.
A little detour in a place swarming with undead eager for your blood. Right. I hope you know what you're doing. I really do. But still, I guess I'm too selfish to decline your offer. It's worth a try.
Well, I have a new silver sword and it helps me out a bit.
We don't exactly have a good relationship. But still, I need to know she's all right. You said you travel a lot, so you have a map with you, right?
Yes.
Show me.
Please tell me where I need to go.
So there you go. That's where her hut should be, at least approximately. Good luck, and thanks.
No problem. No problem at all. So where exactly would that be? Let me see. Pyrene artifacts. Maybe I should actually... A touching effigy. Visits Erika Braveblood to see if everything is alright. Where? All the way over there. Yeah, that is pretty far away. Maybe if I go visit the old Mishkar Moor for Pyrene artifact, I can go there. I mean, that's decently close by. Not really, but still. Either way, let's go visit some other places. Okay, I'm still looking for that museum though. I mean, the woman is over there. So this is the art gallery, I'm guessing, because there's the donkey, the easel, or whatever this thing is called. Painting board. I'll just call it a painting board. So, art is over here in the south quarter, near the Myrids. I'm looking for a big building like that. That might be the museum. Good enough. Good enough. Oh my. Greetings.
Have you heard the news about the Magister? Word
Yeah.
has it that he murdered 30 novices.
Yes, it's
then killed
terrible.
himself up in the temple.
Definitely terrible.
By Malphus, what has become of this world?
Quite some terrible stuff. Greetings. Oh my, look at that. That is some very nice lighting. This famous lute and the just as known flute of the gleeman and minstrel Gregor Casanova Goldenthroat. Pillow stories tell of several unfaithful women who cheated their old rags for this broth of a man. Cool. This place certainly looks nice. Definitely. What is this? Energy concentrator. These last remnants of known energy concentrators are categorized as artifacts of the highest order. They house thoughts and experiences in form of fast rotating energy fibers to draw them from the concentrator you need. Some sort of counterpart which unfortunately has yet to be found. Wait, is that it? This thing? Wait a minute. Is that a claw in there? Okay, I'm getting a very random thought. A very random thought. Where is that book? Myths and Legends. Myths and Legends. Mysterious. I stored it away. The Ash Widow. The story about the man who lost his hand in the fire because he cheated on his wife. And that hand that he cut off, it became fully charred and twisted and like a claw. Maybe. I mean, that thing would find its way to several places. This is one of the first statues which show the most venerable one, the light and mercy bringer Malphus. The famous images of our Lord were created on the basis of the first draws by Jegor Rimblow. He does look very regal and very awesome though. I mean, that posture, that is just wow. Lots of scrolls. this. How do you do this? You have a piece of Arctic land here. Ignis Dorisipina something. In the vernacular, also called the huge jagged dorsal fin with snake antennas. What a special name. This is the smaller and female specimen whose mate was seen first by Parsifal of Raygrove. Weeks after the dorsal fin washed up at the shore, there was still deadly poison flowing out of his antennas. According to the legend, the great monarch Radovidson III was poisoned with a mixture of this venom by his fiancée, Sibylla Cornstone, because she could not endure his bad breath anymore. That's a rough way to go.
As if.
That looks awesome though. Definitely awesome. And this is going outside? Yes. But there is still an upside area.
Move along, my sir.
People are very kind, aren't they? And I'm also pretty sure... Whoa, that is one big sea monster. Look at that. Oh, you don't want to mess with that massive thing. Whew. Good thing we didn't encounter that on the sea, did we? All kinds of Pyrene artifacts. And this is going to another side of the museum. Wow, there's even more. This is the right place for me. Okay, good thing it's not following my look. I truly hope that this is not a real lost one who's been stuffed or something, because he is still having a bow and arrow and I do not want to mess around with that. More Pyrene artifacts. God. Yeah, only slightly creepy. This gives me a good way to actually look at one of them. God, they are extremely ugly and also very dangerous looking. Yeah. Well, a silver sword does wonders. They have a lot of Pyrene artifacts. What is this? Fragments and finds of an old civilization. Salvaged from the deep ruins, they remind us of bygone times in which they were made with effort and skill from soft stone. The crystals grew only after the finds were draped here. It seems as they are taking their luminosity and vitality from the stone tablets. Okay. That is interesting. So these crystals grew after it was placed here? That is peculiar. And this looks like some kind of tomb? Here the fair and strong-hearted Count Dal Gremblin of Ilitas rests in peace. While he only ruled over a small island, his reputation preceded him. He was fair to his slaves, and his word was firm. He should be an example for every nobleman. And then your tomb is placed in a museum? That's a bit weird, isn't it? Oh well. Definitely interesting. Definitely. I could have also just taken this ancient nation urn and say it was from the Pyreans, and then give it to the guy, but he probably would have noticed that. Most likely, he is responsible for most of the stuff here. Okay, I had a little bit of a conversation with the museum owner about that claw, and apparently it is indeed that very same claw from the stories. But she does not want to part with it. So I guess that's a dead end. Unless I were to steal the thing, but stealing from a museum? And the lock, that lock was a very strong lock, like masterly locked. I mean, my talents are limited, my money supply is also limited, and there aren't that many people who sell scrolls that can open master locks. I mean, it's worth a shot to check it out again. I mean...
My sir, You're an outlander, aren't
Greetings,
you?
or a stone hand.
Greetings.
Yes.
Do you need a potion to refresh your stamina?
No.
Or are you a user of the arcane arts?
Something.
I have all you'll ever need.
Show me what you have in stock.
Sure. Take a look.
I could go to the woman who is speaking in rhymes, of course, but... Oh, you also sell medium backpacks. I already have one of those, but yeah. Scroll, adapt, apprentice, expert. But no master locks. I'll buy an expert lock and an adept or two. Thank you.
Walk blessed.
And then there is one more thing that I would like to check before I go anywhere else, and that is my bank account. Greetings, my sir.
Hello. How may I be of service?
I want to access my vault.
Of course.
I deposited 600. So if I invest 70 pennies per day, if I share 0 pennies, I don't have any shares, but I get 17 pennies every day. I am making a profit. Nice. Okay, I want to deposit some more. Let's do another 600. That sounds like a good idea. That means I still have 300 left.
A wise decision.
So, yeah.
Of course.
I would now get 39 pennies per day that I leave my money in the bank. That's very nice. I'm making money while I'm sleeping. Nice. Thank you.
Walk blessed. And don't forget, your money is safe with Sylvan and friends. Exceedingly safe, believe me.
I know.
Sir?
And there was one more thing, because I still have a key. I don't know what key it was. Let me see. Vault 1121 of the Fox Hands. I mean, he gave that key to me for my favors to him. So 1121. That's going to be so 1122 12. They really need to order these properly, because this is confusing. Why not just everything with a 1 down here, then the second floor would be everything with a 2, so everything here is with a 2, and upstairs number 3. Because right now it's like where, what, who, when, stuff. So 1121. Well, he said I could take it. It's not that great, but still it's something. Definitely something. No. Or yes. I could. There's no one here. No one at all. This is mine. I could do it. Oh, not that one, but... I mean, this one is locked. No, this one. I'm curious. It's an expert. Oh, I don't only have one of those. Do I want to do that? Yeah, let's just do it. Open up. Oh my. Shareholder certificate, landlord. Ooh. You know what? They're not gonna miss these. This share of the landlord can be deposited at a bank. You will receive a daily dividend of 5 pennies. I'm a shareholder of the land, so they will never notice. And I'll just take that and just get out of here. Great. And they only know about what has been placed in the bank when it comes to money. So if I give this share to the bank, they will give me more money daily. Yes! Genius! A worthy investment indeed.
Yes?
By the way, I'm...
Blessed, my sir. Hello. How may I be of service?
Yes, I would like to turn in a shareholding from Borek's farm. I managed to find it on my travels and I did not steal it. Wait. I did something good for the Borek farm and they wanted me to have a share of the farm. So here you go.
You do? Let me have a look. Very well, this looks solid. We will add any future gains from this holding to your vault.
Thank you very much, Silren. Thank you very much. And that is why you should get a proper lock and don't deposit too much money in the bank, because there are always people like me. Although, of course, they wouldn't expect someone like me
Hey, you're an
to
adventurer,
steal
right?
something.
How
Either way, okay, we need to get back to business, because I'm pretty sure that Aranthiel is done with preparations. All we gotta do is quickly go to him. And it makes me wonder, what is the fastest way? Most likely just follow the signs to the Sun Temple. There we go, Sun Temple. I do love the sight you get while just walking in here. And also the sight you have the entire time through, but yeah. Okay, so I need to go here, I think. To the Sanctum. Let's get these formalities over with and become a keeper, I guess. That still makes me wonder, where exactly do I need to go? I mean, this place is huge. This is leading outside again.
Yes, that makes sense.
Where? Pretty much there. Oh great, everyone is waiting. You did not give me a message, so... Bless you.
It is time. Come forward, Prophet. I know what you are feeling. Mistrust. For it is the first time in the history of the Order that a stranger will receive the holy consecration. You consider it a treason against our charter, and therefore against us all. And indeed, it is true that traditions have strengthened the Order. We have ruled this land for millennia, and for millennia we have prevailed. And I know that what happened 2 years ago has unsettled you. Yes, we are in a crisis. Yes, our foundation seems to be shattered. And now you believe that I profane even what little is left by consecrating a pathless one. But you are wrong. It was always people who have given strength to the Order. People like you and me. Yes, we did serve the Lightborn, but because they embodied an idea. The idea of peace through stability. And even now, after their demise, we will pursue this idea. We are facing a threat that endangers the world as we know it. And to fight it, we need one thing above all others, the readiness to make sacrifices for the greater good. This man, like Novice Sakarish, has shown this readiness. He is talented and has a gift, and thus carries responsibility. But instead of running from this responsibility, he faced it and found us. Consecrated ones, repeat my words. This is the day when my old me dies away. For today, I receive the sigil.
This is the day when my old me dies away. For today I received the sigil.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
From now on I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
Until death absolves me from my duty.
Until death absolves me from my duty.
Thus, you are elevated to keepers of the first sigil. Rise. Now let us all recite the holy words. Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor, in life as in death. May your light guide me. Leave now, brothers and sisters, and rest. We will need our strength.
That went
Go and get your
remarkably
armor
well.
at the temple's forge. After that, meet me in the Emporium. There's news.
There is? What are these sigils you spoke about?
Ranks. After a novice has passed the trial, he is raised into the first sigil, and over the course of years, if he proves to be worthy, into higher ranks, up to the fourth sigil, which is held by the Duchessa and the Grandmaster, me.
Okay, so this is it. I am now Keeper of the Order. Just a few words and just like that?
Of the first sigil, yes. Our masters will teach you, our smiths will equip you. That is all that I wanted.
Great. Well, see you then. I'll get my armor.
Walk blessed.
Also, don't mind me if am going to keep my current armor if it is better than what I get. I mean, I worked hard on this armor. I am pretty sure your men are also capable of doing quite a bit of work, but yeah, still, I'm not going to wear anything that is less good than what I have.
Did you find it?
At least, unless they truly require me to, yeah, wear it. We'll see, we'll see. First, let's get that armor and then we'll talk further.